So a little bit earlier today, Matt LaFleur had a press conference, and it was the first time that we got to hear from LaFleur since the Packers decided to bring on Jeff Hafley as the new defensive coordinator. So I want to touch on a few key things Matt LaFleur said as to why he likes Jeff Hafley. And the biggest takeaway, the biggest theme from this press conference was that Matt LaFleur sees Jeff Hafley and his ability to make it easy for his players. And in Jeff Hafley's interview, he talked about how he likes to make it simple for his players so that they can play fast and physical and don't have to think a ton about, their assignments, things like that. And so he has a way of simplifying it to the team, to the defense, so they don't have to think too much and they can sort of just go out there and play freely. And I think considering we've seen the past season, a little bit later in the year, that the Packers were having lots of communication issues, it seems to me that this is Matt LaFleur trusts Hafley because he at least shows the ability to simplify these things, simplify play calls so that these defenders can get it and it's not, too complicated for them to follow. And LaFleur said, it is very easy to make it hard on players. And he said sometimes you can over-talk things, but he thinks that Hafley's going to make it a lot easier on these players. And the other thing that he really noted about Hafley and sort of why he brought him in here, the most appealing thing was that Hafley has experience in the secondary. He spent, 7 or so years as a coach in the NFL, mainly coaching defensive backs. And so Matt LaFleur said because it's such a pass-dominant league, his ability to lead from the back, to lead from the secondary is a great, asset to have in a defensive coordinator in such a pass-happy league, but that he does have a knowledge base on all 4 levels. He also noted the importance of having vision on the quarterback and noted that in this new scheme that's going to be 4-3, the Packers are going to be a more vision-based defense, guys with their eyes on the quarterback, sort of keeping an eye on the ball. Because for the past, at least last season, the Packers didn't force a ton of turnovers, and it sounds like LaFleur wants this Packers defense to be much more aggressive in that regard, and it sounds like Hafley is going to do that. And then to end it off, here's what Matt LaFleur had to say about this new Jeff Hafley scheme. He did say it will be a different scheme, in quote, but I think it will be easy to adjust to with the personnel that we have. That was at the forefront of my mind. And then he said, you better make sure that you have the pieces in-house that are capable of doing what you expect of them. And he said he thinks that the Packers have that. And he said anytime you have good players, they should be able to adapt to most schemes. And he said he wants the defense to be fast and physical, attack the ball. So those are the biggest key takeaways. There are a few other things he touched on, but those are the things that I thought most important to share with you guys. So if you want to see more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.